Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So I figured this would be a good mani to end this Christmas season off with, which is Twas the Night Before Christmas. So for the base color, I first applied Maybelline Teal for Two. And to the thumbnail only, I applied Color Vibe in Lunar. And you'll see why soon. So I'm going to start with Maniology Plate M340, and I'm going to pick up this image right here. For the pickup, I'm going to use Maniology's Acorn B498. Okay, now I'm going to go to plate M315 and I'm going to get this window here, but I'm going to take off parts of it. So I think for the pickup, I'm going to use Maniology's Band White B170. So I really just want the frame itself. And yes, this, of course, this is a Halloween plate, but it has, the window, so I can use that. Okay, so I'll probably get off just a little bit more of it here, here, because I didn't want to take off too much. So I'll finish this and I'll be back. Okay, for that little piece you see right there, I've just got a little bit of that white polish and I'm just gonna cover it. Oh, need a little bit more. Okay. These little pieces, I'm gonna try to push them. Anyway, that's how it'll end up being. Okay, now I'm gonna go to my Amazon plate and I'm going to get the fireplace. Now I am gonna try to make this different than one of my other menus I did that was like home for the holidays. But being the night before Christmas, we gotta have the fireplace. Oh, so sorry, I bumped you guys because I about dropped one of my other plates. Okay, now I'm gonna come to this plate. It is Gentian Y081, also from Amazon. And I'm gonna pick up this image here, and I'm gonna use Maniology's Cocoa. That is B351. Just gonna get the house, not the tree. And I did use this image in another video as well, but I am going to make it a little different. Okay, that didn't pick up good, so let me redo that. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go to this plate, XY-NB09, and I'm going to pick up this little cat here. Okay, now there's going to be a couple things I need to come back to, but I'm going to start with reverse stamping this image first. So for the chimney, I'm going to use Candy Moyo 930, and I've just touched my brush to it. Then I'm going to do the roof with Color Vibe in whiteout to make it look like snow. I to get just a little bit more polish for it. Now I'm going to take the brush of the white itself and come down here and just go like shoop to make like the snow. Sometimes polish does that on the stampers. I'm not sure why, but sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. It's like it starts to like go away. It's weird. Okay, now since it's a nighttime theme, everybody's supposed to be asleep, so because Santa's gonna come, I'm gonna frost the windows using Color Vibe in Frosted Petal. It's a fitting name, Frosted Petal, for frosted windows. Because sometimes I use yellow to make it look like lights are on, but I don't want to for this particular theme. Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside to dry. And we're gonna go to this image, and I'm also gonna frost it, same color. Okay. Okay, for this part of the fireplace, I'm gonna use that same white. And turn it. Okay, for the logs, I'm gonna use Candy Mayo 952. Okay, for the fire, I'm gonna use Candy Mayo 957. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of Pure Ice and Showstopper. For the outlining of the fireplace, I'm going back to Candy Moyo 930. And there's some at the top here. For the little ornaments, I'm going to call them at the top. I'm going to use LA Colors in Maryland. For the inside of the fireplace, I'm going to use Sally Hansen Central Bark 616. This is that color that gets just real watery. I've had one more brown and can't find it. And for the green area on top, we're going to use Maybelline Tropic Tux. It's like the garland. Okay. Okay, and for this image, I'm going back to Maryland. There's a couple little, I don't know if they're supposed to be lights or an ornament. Just a couple little ones, so I'm just going to place it. I may just add an extra one just to kind of make it a little bit more even right there. Let me put one at the top too, like here. Okay, for the bear, I'm going to LA Colors Nudie. Except for around his nose, I think I'm going to do that a different color. And on his little hands. Okay, while I'll let that part dry for a minute, I'm going to go back to Showstopper and color in the Christmas bow. All right, for the rest of the little bear, I'm going to use Sally Hansen in Instant Coffee 138. Okay, their tree will be in Tropic Talks. I guess we're going to be having a rainy Christmas. Supposed to rain quite a bit the rest of the week. Okay, we'll look at this one. Okay, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and apply the house. Just try to peel off what I can. On this piece, I'm going to use my stamper, try to smash right there. Oh, I made it come off. All right, I'll just recolor over that piece. Okay, I got that. And I'm also taking a frosted petal to apply to the little smoke bit. Okay, we're gonna do our cat and Candy Moyo 957. Any of you are gonna travel, stay safe. And I'm curious, is anybody getting any snow where you're at? Do you like snow? I'm not a big snow person, but we don't get it much here anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the fireplace. Now it's kind of crooked because the nail's so thin down here, but I wanted to be lower so I can put the stuff above it. Okay, so I changed my mind. I ended up taking it off of the nail with tape, repainted that part of the nail that peeled up any of that background polish color. The only colors I ended up deciding to change was the garland. I made the brighter green so it would show up better. And instead of using white around the fireplace, I used LA Colors in Go Bright. So I'll set this aside to dry and we'll come back to it. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and apply the window. Okay, real quick, I'm going to go back to this plate and I'm going to pick up this image, but I really only want half of it. I think I'm going to try to make it into kind of like a Christmas tree skirt. And I'm going to use Maniology Shaka Santa for the pickup. Might have to I think I'm gonna have to color it in to show up. So I'm just gonna do it in white. That way it'll at least show up. So I'll just go through and finish this and be back. Okay. So there it is. I'm gonna have to let it dry a minute. Okay, now let's place the fireplace just up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna go to plate M306 and I'm gonna pick up this image right here and I'm gonna use Maniology's Cocoa. Okay, I didn't get that good at all, so I had to go back. Don't need all of this. Oop, okay, hold on. Okay, I didn't need that much either. Now I'm gonna take this part here, basically making a table. So I'm gonna need 2 of these. Let's see, that might be too small. Okay, so I'll do that one more time over here and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm flipping to right here and I'm going to pick that up in Manuology Bound Lot B170. I only want part of it. Now I'm basically trying to make a rug. Piece off, so it's like, oh, you can't see that. Right now it's like this. So I'm gonna set it aside to dry a minute. Okay, in the meantime, we'll place the tree skirt. Okay, and then let's see. Yep. Now we'll add the tree. Okay, so I'm gonna make the rest of the rug area in yellow and definitely not gonna fit all of this. So I'm just gonna do part of it. And I'm gonna let this dry a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna go to plate M2A8 and I'm gonna pick up this little image right here. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up in Acorn, but I'm going to end up removing the cup. So basically, I'm really wanting the plate. Actually, it looks like that's what got on there. Let me look at it. Okay, so that was too small, so I basically came over to get this one. So I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm also gonna grab this one right here, this little image, basically making that a cookie. I may can fit one more. Actually, I like this one right here, so I'm gonna get that one as well. Flipping my stamper to try to fit it. And I didn't make it, so I'm gonna redo it. Okay, I got it. Now I just gotta get the little bits off. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside. Let me see if you can see it. They're very little. Okay, and real quick, I'm also gonna grab this glass here, but not, I don't need the plate and I don't need the ice. Well, I guess well, no, I don't want the plate. I just want the cup. I'm gonna get my dotting tool. I don't try to hurry and get this little pieces of ice off. Okay. That way we'll be left with a little cup. Okay, I'm going to go bright. I'm going to color in the plate. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to come up with that anymore or not. I don't think I will. Just get this little piece right here. Pull this one down just a hair. Okay, that's gonna be our plate. Okay, I'm gonna do one of these in nudie. Let me do this one in that color. And we'll do the other piece in Candy Moyo 957 I used earlier. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this rug. What can fit on there. It's going under the fireplace. Oh, the whole nail's coming off. Okay, so I'll just peel off what I can. Okay, now we're gonna take that little glass real quick and I'm gonna add uh, the white, what is that? White out, basically making a cup of milk. Okay, now we're going back to this plate and I'm gonna get these two stockings here and I'm gonna pick up in Miniology's Shaka Santa. I know this has got lots of pieces I'm doing, and Christmas is going to be here by the time I get this done. So I'm trying to jump around, oops, excuse me, real quick to get it finished. Okay, back to the white, and I'm going to do this one in the top of it in the white. Getting on there. Okay. And the other one I'm going to do in bright green, and that is LA Colors Energy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to go ahead and add the plate. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and get the cookies on there. Okay, flip it and get this one. And see if I can get the milk on there. Okay. So I was thinking I'd go back to this plate and get this candle right here. Oop, okay. Okay, I'm also gonna go back to that plate and I'm gonna use manually use Optimism B399. And I'm gonna pick up this image right here to use as a garland. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it. going above the fireplace, like so. So we're going to do the candle in Go Bright. Okay, we're going to do the bottom of it in Candy Moyo 924 to make it kind of like a bronzy tone. Okay, and the flame is going to be in yellow, which is showstopper. Look at it. All right, we're going to place our little stockings on the garland above the fireplace. Okay, I'm going back to this plate and I'm going to get this little calendar here. Actually, first, I'm going to try to place this candle. It's going to be so Santa knows that's where his cookies are at, milk and cookies. Okay, I just want the bottom part of it, and I think I'm going to pick it up in or what is this called? Optimism. I'm going to let it dry just for a second. So I'm taking Shaka Santa and I'm going to color the background. Look at it. Okay, I'm coming back to this plate. I'm gonna get the clock. I think I'm gonna pick it up in cocoa, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and place it. I don't need the very top of it though, so I'll have to take that piece off. We are getting to close to the end, don't worry. It'll work fast. Actually, I probably think I'm gonna actually do something, so hold on. Okay, also real quick, I'm gonna come back to the garland, back to Optimism, and I'm gonna add some of it going around our window. Okay, let me just see how this will work. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up 2 more times and put it on all around the window and be back. Okay, now I'm taking Maryland. I'm gonna use my dotting tool side here and we're just gonna dot around like some little berries. So it's like a holly bush garland. Do here. Maybe I should leave them like that. No, it needs something down here. So we'll do it here. And here. And I didn't put it across the very bottom. Okay, so I'm taking Go Bright and color in the clock. That way we can see. Because if not, it just kind of, you won't be able to see it right. I got like 2 more steps, I think. I need, because I got to start stamping down. Okay. Okay, how to pick it up and look at it with the light. So there's the clock. So I'm gonna set that aside. Okay, so this is where our cat is going. And this is where our calendar is going. Okay, now almost done. I'm gonna take my Notology plate M531. We're gonna get this image, but I'm gonna do the I'm gonna pick up the stars and moon first, and I'll come back for the little sleigh and reindeer. So I'm just picking them up in what is that? Oh my goodness. Showstopper. I've got so many polishes I've been using now, and my brain is running together because I'm trying to also hurry because it is almost Christmas time and I did not get that enough. I waited too long, so hold on. Okay, I got those. Gonna place them. Kind of doing them a little different, just so we have stars kind of throughout. Okay, now I'm gonna grab, I think I'm gonna do Shaka Santa. Let's see how that color looks with the sleigh. Red, rest of the red off. Okay, we'll place it like this. So I may actually grab a couple more stars and add them right here. So I'll do that and be back. Okay, there we go. Okay, and last thing is adding our clock. Thought about adding it on the side, but at the same time, I don't know, it didn't seem to look right. But now that don't look right either, but it's on there, so it is what it is. Okay, and I think that's gonna do it. Got all my mess over here now. So it is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." So we have our house with Santa flying through the sky. We have our table set up waiting for Santa. He's going to have his little lit candle so he can see, his glass of milk, his cookies. We have our December 25th calendar on the wall. Then we have our window with our little cat under it waiting for Santa, and we got it all decorated with little holly. Um, what are those? What am I trying to say? Garland. My goodness, y'all. And then we have our fireplace with our garland on top of it, our rug, and then our stockings hanging on the garland. Because again, 'twas the night before Christmas, stockings hanging above. And then we have our Christmas tree with a teddy bear present with the tree skirt and the clock, so we will know when it is time to wake up to open the presents. So I know this one was long. Um, I hope you are able to spend Christmas Day with the people you love. Um, I do greatly appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. I will list all of the Miniology products in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day and Merry Christmas. And to all a good night. Bye.